scramble into 210 now.
Okay, here we're on the ground getting ready to take off runway 35. We're going to go through our run-up procedures real quick here and take off and head to the northwest. The plan today is to fly the Seahawk transition or the Mariner transition, depending on the wind direction at SEATAC. Across SEATAC and have a look down there and see what's going on during the COVID-19 crisis. A lot less airplanes in there. Okay. Toe brake set, recording equipment is on and set. Seats and seat belts are in place. Trims checking, set neutral. And set. Flight controls. Right side. Elevator. Flight controls free and correct. Directional gyro. Looking for 290. 290 set. Artificial horizon is set. Altimeter is set. Fuel quantity recheck. Sufficient and balanced. Primer is in mixture set to full rich and throttle 1008. Alright, checking right mag. About a 75 RPM drop. Back to both. And left mag. Same drop C, back to both. RP. Looking for slight drop in RPMs, that is seen. And gyro section gauge in the green, oil pressure, fuel pressure, and oil temperature in the green. Checking idle. Looking for engine smoothness and engine are in the green. And back to it. Alright. Ammeter, check with load. And fuel pump on for takeoff. And landing light. Fuel pressure recheck. Fuel pressure is good. Radios and avionics are on and set. We're set to tower frequency. Transponder set altitude.
602 Zulu, Tacoma ground, runway 35, taxi via Bravo 4, then Alpha.
And ForeFlight is set. Lights are set. Flaps are set for takeoff. Cabin door latch tops and bottoms. Window is secure. Fuel selector timer is set. Time is noted. And taxi.
Strawberry 02 Zulu, taxi via Bravo 2 and Alpha.
Not a lot of air traffic up here. None, in fact. Again, due to the COVID-19, there's no flight instructors flying. So that accounts for the lion's share, probably, of the air traffic here at Tacoma Narrows. All right. Tacoma Tower, Cherokee 7428 Romeo, holding short runway 35 at Alpha 4.
Cherokee 7428 Romeo, Tacoma Tower, northwest departure, approved, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 35, northwest departure, 28 Romeo.
Entered runway 35, 4,900 feet remaining.
I'll recheck the directional gyro on the runway. .35 and 350 is set, and feet off the brakes, full power. Engine instruments are in the green. Power is available for takeoff. Airspeed indicators alive. Looking for rotation speed, 75. There it is. And off the ground. DY climb. Air's pretty smooth up here. Visibility is good. Just some bumps, not too bad. We're going to take it up to 2,000 feet. Level off. And see if we can get ATIS at SEATAC.
Seattle Tower ATIS information Foxtrot, 1753 Zulu. Wind 350 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,000. Ceiling 6,500 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 7. 2.0. Altimeter 2980. ILS, and charted visual approach. Runways 34 left and 34 right. Approach in use. Departing runway 34 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
All right, Foxtrot is current and it is runways 34. Now we're going to have to make a modification here to our flight plan. And there's 2,000. Level off right here. Pull the power back to 2,300. And we'll do a slight lean for that. And trim. Okay, looking good.
602 Zulu, runway 35 for a south departure.
Starbreeze 602 Zulu, Tacoma Tower, left downwind departure approved, runway 17, correction, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, then left downwind, 02 Zulu.
Cherokee 28 Romeo, frequency change approved, good day.
28 Romeo, roger, good day. All right, getting our waypoints in here for the revised routing. That looks good. Okay, now we're set for the Mariner transition. And now I'm going to start heading northeast. The guy on the radio there a minute ago in the Citabria is a friend of mine. Done a lot of flying with him. In fact, this very airplane used to be his. I'll have to look for him on the ground when I get back. This is
Aircraft information, hotel, current altimeter 2978.
a fairly short flight here today. About 33 minutes in the air.
Forward right. Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf. Seattle.
Okay, that below us there is Vashon Island. We'll be making our radio call from Vashon Island. And gonna switch over now
All right,
to
at hotel, contact ground plate 7, traffic holding in position. Delta 197 Heavy, remain this frequency for traffic inbound of Boeing. Delta 197 heavy, contact departure.
Hopefully they'll grant our transition request. We're not busy down there, that's for sure. We'll see. More often than not, it's denied, but I'm hoping today because, again, reduced traffic in there, that they'll grant it. That is downtown Seattle, straight ahead of us.
Sky 3557, caution wake terminus from the receding heavy Airbus, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Alaska 698, double runway 34 right, line up and wait.
Seattle Tower, Cherokee 7428 Romeo VFR request.
Cherokee 7428 Romeo, Seattle Tower, stay request.
Cherokee 7428 Romeo's Type Piper, Cherokee 8 miles west, 2000. Request Mariner transition west to east.
Cherokee 7428 Romeo, Seattle Tower, squawk 0357 and ident.
Zero 0357 and ident for 28 Romeo.
Cherokee 28 Romeo, radar contact 8 miles west of Seattle Airport, clear through the Bravo airspace, cross over the numbers of runway 34 center, eastbound, maintain at 2000 while in Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo, cross threshold runway 34, maintain 2000. Cherokee 7428 Romeo.
Alaska 698, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff on 3206.
All right,
Hawker
looking good.
29er Bravo, Seattle Tower, are you ready for departure? Hawker 29er Bravo, runway 34 center, line up and wait. And Cherokee 28 Romeo with the displaced threshold, I just want to make sure cross over the numbers of 34 center.
Crossing the numbers of 34 center for 28 Romeo.
Sky was 3557, contact departure. American 1079, Seattle Tower, runway 34 right, line up and wait, traffic will depart the center runway.
Well, there's definitely traffic going in and out of there, more than I expected. Got some birds flying around up there. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Big birds. Maybe turkey buzzards. Not sure. There's one of them. Yep, turkey buzzards. Bunch of them. Right at my altitude, 2000. Well, there's SEATAC right ahead of us, and there is some traffic coming and going for sure.
Alaska 698, contact departure. Alaska 617, hold short of runway 34 center at Juliet. Hawker 29er Bravo, 13209er, runway 34 center, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we're lining up to cross runway 34 center threshold, or the numbers. At 2000, squawking 0357, and then we're going to follow the published transition route all the way through and out the other side, and then we're going to head south and then back west again and return to Tacoma Narrows. Now, I've flown the Seahawk transition both in the simulator and in real world in this airplane.
Alaska 617 at Juliet, cross runway 34 center, hold short of runway 34 right.
This will be the first time in on the Mariner transition.
Hawker 29er Bravo, contact departure. American 1079, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff on 3208. Alaska 478, Seattle Tower, runway 34 right, line up and wait, reports proceeding Airbus in sight, they will be southeastbound.
It's good to see our traffic coming in there and going, but it's probably it's a fraction of what it normally is. I would say compared to its normal traffic volume, it's a ghost town.
Alaska 478, maintain visual separation, runway 348, clear for takeoff. Sky was 4061, settle to runway 348, light up and wait, traffic across. American 1079, contact departure.
There's the terminal. Coming right over the numbers at 34 center. There's a couple of airplanes lined up ready for takeoff there. And a guy on the takeoff roll.
Alaska 617 at Hotel Cross, runway 348, traffic holding in position, contact ground point 7.
9 o'clock, 1 mile, 1,200 feet below. Traffic.
Alaska 478, contact departure.
900 feet below.
Cherokee 28 Romeo, turn right, head southeast bound towards Kent.
Right turn southeastbound, 28 Romeo.
Sky was 4061, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Alaska 1674, settle to runway 34 right, light up and wait.
No, we're still in the Bravo. And most likely they'll have us descend to clear the outer shelf, the one that runs from 2000. We're just coming out of the core area, which runs from the ground up.
Sky was 4061, connect departure. Cherokee 28 Romeo, you're leaving Seattle Bravo airspace, radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, good day.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved for turret Romeo, good day, thanks.
Alaska 1674, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Delta 475, settle to runway 34 right, light up and wait.
Well, that was cool. It's always super cool flying through Bravo, and particularly when you're transitioning right across the threshold of the runways. As I said, I thought there would be less air traffic in there, but compared to the other times that I've flown over it before this COVID-19 crisis, it really is a ghost town. And so I have the Kent waypoint in here, the VFR waypoint. We're going to start a turnout here to the south. Now we'll level off
Alaska
at
1674, connect departure.
1,500.
Delta 475, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Delta 2147, settle to runway 34 right, light up and wait.
Tacoma Tower, Cherokee 7428 Romeo is 10 East, landing with hotel.
Cherokee 7428 Romeo, Tacoma Tower, ident.
Ident 28 Romeo.
Cherokee 28 Romeo, on to the right downwind, runway 35, report downwind.
Right downwind for 35, report downwind 28 Romeo. A lot of people comment that whenever they fly with me, if it's their first time flying this area, they comment how much water, they're surprised at how much water there is in this area. Lots and lots of water with the Puget Sound and all the tributaries. And there's the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Heading straight for that. Airport just beyond that. And just to our left is McCord Air Force Base. You can see, maybe you can see the runways there at about 10 o'clock. We're just outside their Delta airspace, north of their Delta airspace. There's the Olympic Mountains. Yeah, we just flew over those about a little over a week ago, made the video, posted it. Super cool flying over those mountains. Traffic 2 o'clock, 2 nautical miles, 500 above. We're looking for him, shouldn't be a factor based on his direction of flight. Yeah, he's kind of behind us now. It's actually a formation of 3 aircraft. Now we're going to descend down here to pattern altitude.
Tacoma Tower, Glacier 85 Tango Golf, holding number 135, departing westbound.
Glacier 85 Tango Golf, Tacoma Tower, runway 35, west departure, clear for takeoff.
Tango Golf.
Now we're descending down to pattern altitude 1,300. We'll make a left turn onto the right downwind for runway 35. Airplane taking off.
12 o'clock, 2 miles, 1,200 feet below.
Tacoma Tower, Cherokee 7428 Romeo, right downwind 35.
Cherokee 28 Romeo, runway 35, clear the land.
Cleared lane, runway 35, Cherokee 28 Romeo. Okay, pulling power back to 1500 RPMs. Adding our first notch of flaps, 10 degrees set. And we're going to hold 90 on the airspeed. And there's the 45, turning right base. And second out. Set. And turn to 5. And hold medium on the airspeed. A little bit of power. And final notch of flaps is set. And fly. Back.
Cherokee 28, Romeo taxi parking via Alpha. You can join the ramp at your discretion.
Parking via Alpha, ramp our discretion, 28 Romeo. So that concludes our flight. Thanks for joining me on our flight over SEATAC through the Bravo airspace Mariner transition, and hope to see you again soon.